is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff.
Live from somewhere deep in the Freedom State of Florida, it's the Let's Be Frank Show with your host, Frank.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's a Tuesday night Freedom Stream, and I'm glad that you guys are joining me tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for joining me. I got some couple of housekeeping things I want to discuss with you guys as we get moving through tonight's show. But, of course, we're talking about Joe Biden and truly who is pulling the strings on Biden, who is the puppet master. Yes, we all know it's Barack Hussein Obama. Obama, who never left D.C., who took up a permanent residence in D.C., has returned to the White House today, and we're going to cover all of that. Of course, we're going to cover the new term that the right is out there saying that you can't use the word groomer. That's right. People on our side are saying you can't use the word groomer. It's mean. Well, no, you know what? We're going to continue to use it. We're going to continue to use it because it's effective. So we're going to talk about that. We got some more things to talk about with the whole school grooming teachers and Disney groomers and all the stuff all coming up. Please hold on, and thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate every single one of you guys who's taken a little bit of time to be here this evening with me. Let me go ahead and say hello to a few of you guys that are in the chat right now. Good evening. Linda Hayes is here. Ocean Breeze Salty. Hey, how are you doing tonight? Viv B is here. Salty Distraction. And of course, we have Herculine, we have Rebecca Vic McMartin. How are you doing? We got Joseph Rivera. Hello, my friend. Salty Distraction. Emily Wooten. Betty Davis, Arizona. Rim here. She says, hello. Thank you for joining me from Arizona. Shalia Young. Defund the CIA. Heck yeah. We could do that. I would be fine defunding all of those institutions. Yes. Thanks for being here. Hello, Ripcords. Good to see you, my friend. We also have Walnut AR. It's good to see you. Hello. How are you doing? Timothy Plunk. We also have Echo Verse Real Estate Agent. How are you doing? We got Janet here tonight. Thank you, Janet, for being here this evening. Hello, Pope and Peggy C. Who else we have in here this morning? We got Baby Chewbacca. I saw him in here. He said like fourth or something earlier. Almost first. Hello, Joseph, all the way from Oklahoma. Awesome, man. I got some news coming out of your state today. We're going to talk a little bit about that here a little bit later. Thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you. As everyone's still coming in. And of course, Dr. Asamia, the big wrench, said he could not be here tonight because he has to work in the morning. So, yes, Dr. Asamia, get some rest, my friend. You absolutely need it. Hello, Alien Testosterone. We have Alex in here. Hello, Linda Shaw. Hey, we got two Lindas in the house tonight. Awesome. Well, good to see everybody coming in. I am broadcasting from, real quick, as you guys know, I typically delete these videos over here on YouTube as soon as we're finished with live streams. What I decided to do, many of you may know or may not know, I actually have a third channel on YouTube. That's right. I do have a third one. It has like almost 700 subs over there. I'm actually trying to get that one to 1,000 subs. Hopefully I can do that here soon. The link is at the very top of the chat. So maybe you guys want to click over there, maybe become subscribers over there. That'd be fantastic. But I will be leaving all the live streams that we do here up over on the other channel for kind of a what I'm thinking about doing with that third channel is actually making that place where all my interviews and everything kind of go. Anything that's kind of oddball that I would like to do is all going to go over on that channel. So that channel is going to be a little bit of everything from this channel where stuff I would typically not do. I would probably put it over there. So So that way you guys know where to find some of that stuff. I do have a third channel. That's right. That's right. Let me go ahead and say good evening to all of our friends over on Odysee watching right now. We got Pitbull Doorbell. Hello, my friend. We got Eric Seller. And we have Saltaholic. How are you doing, my friend? He says, how's it going, Frank? We have 12 watching right now over on Odysee over there. Thank you to my friends over on Odysee. I appreciate you guys supporting me over there. Thank you so much as we get moving this evening. Yes, just sub says Peggy C. Awesome. Yes, we have one person watching over there. So one loyal viewer over watching on the Left Can't Meme is what's the channel's name. And that's where all these interviews and all these live streams will be ending up over there, and some other stuff I might be doing over there that's a little different than what I do here. I moved all my short clips over there. Might be where I add all my short stuff, any type of shorts or anything like that will probably all go over on that direction. So I'm going to continue to try to grow that channel. So let's go ahead and get going. We're talking about who is the real master over Biden. We talked about this. It's real easy to figure that out. Many of you guys already know, and that's no secret to many of you guys around here, because it's quite obvious if we know what's going on, if we know what to look for. This is Biden today. You see Kamala Harris is sporting her UPS outfit over here, her Go Brown, right? Trust Brown, or whatever their slogan for UPS. And then we have Barack Hussein Obama over here clapping for their dementia patient as he's about to deliver this remark. So let's take a listen to what he had to say real quick right here.
Thank you very much. Please. My name is Joe Biden. I'm Barack Obama's vice president.
I'm Barack Obama's vice president, he says.
And I'm Jill Biden's husband.
And he's Jill Biden's husband. I'm glad he clarified all of that for us.
By the way, the only reason Jill's not here today, she's working. She's teaching. And so I just want you to know that's why she's not here. Good.
Yeah. So Joe knows who his master is, and his master is Barack Hussein Obama. It was made quite clear just now. As he was in there, even Obama came out and said, Joe Biden is my vice president. That's the joke. That's it. I mean, it's pretty, hey, Pete, how's it going, my friend? It's pretty evident. It's pretty clear who's running the country, right? It's clear. We've talked about this many times on this show. We've talked about it in the past. We talked about it before. Or right near the time when they inaugurated Biden. We talked about Obama being in that area. We talked about Obama, the words he used a few years back. He said if he could be president again, he would love to serve a third term, but not be the guy out in front, be the guy in the basement, talking in the earpiece of whoever was supposed to be the puppet. That is a clear example of what's going on here. That's what we have going on right here with Biden. We have Obama there just showing that he is the puppet master, and Biden is just the little guy that he's pulling the strings on, and that's how it's done with these people. These people have Obama never left DC. Obama never left DC. Instead, he found a permanent residence there. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people out there, normies out there, they don't know that Obama lives in DC. They all hear about his mansion he has over in the Hamptons, right near the water, that's supposed to be being overtaken by the waters rising because of the climate change, right? He bought a house over there because he knew that, that the waters were going to be rising, and he wanted to be close to the waters, right? Why would somebody do that? But beyond all of that, many normies out there don't know Obama does live in D.C. That's his permanent residence. He lives in D.C. He conducts business in D.C. Him and Valerie Jarrett. A lot of you guys don't know, or I know definitely normies don't know, Valerie Jarrett still lives with the Obamas. She's still there. She has her own room with the Obamas in the D.C. area. They never left. They never left. It wouldn't surprise me at all to know that Obama helped manufacture some of the stuff that took place during Trump's presidency. Wouldn't surprise me at all. We know he was part of the whole Russian collusion get up. He's the one that authorized the unmasking of people with communications, and they started unmasking people left and right. So it's no surprise to me that Obama is there in D.C. Obama is there with Biden, and it's evident. It is clear as day who's pulling the strings. It's clear as day. Here, you want more evidence? Let's get some more evidence. Let's continue to look, right? Because this, my friends, is not how the president of the United States is ever treated. The president of the United States is never treated like this. Donald Trump would never have been treated in this manner, right? President Trump was always the biggest man in the room. He was always the main attraction. Everyone wanted to talk to the president of the United States. They wanted to talk to President Trump. President Trump was never the afterthought. President Trump was never the man that was waiting for people to come talk to him or hoping that people came talk to him. No, because people understood that he commanded leadership, that he was the man, right? That's where people go. People gravitate toward the man that commands the room. Biden doesn't command crap. Well, maybe he does command crap, but he doesn't command anything in that White House. He doesn't command anything within the actual functioning government. He doesn't. That's what Obama's there for. So let's take a look at this short clip here with Biden trying to get the attention of other people around him as they all have their back toward him and ignore that he's even there. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at what happened here. How pathetic. Look, people just ignoring Obama. Biden wants to be part of it. Watch what he does right here. Watch what he does right here. He puts his hand on Barack's shoulder right here. He puts his hand on Barack's shoulder right here. See it? He puts it because he wants somebody to pay attention to him, because he's sitting there as the dementia-ridden old man that he is, that he knows he's being controlled. He wants some attention. Nobody's giving attention to him because nobody cares that he's even in the room. Nobody cares that he is the one that they're supposed to be there for. No, everybody's really focused on the person actually calling the shots, right? The person that's actually controlling things within there. That's what they're doing. So Biden makes a lame attempt in order to get Obama's attention. We'll finish this clip in just a second, but let me go ahead and say thank you to Herculean here with the $5 super chat. Says Obama may be pulling the strings, but he chose the dumbest puppet in all the world. Maybe, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't after all, right? Maybe he did not choose the dumbest one in the whole world. So let's go ahead and get you a freedom honk here and some crowd applause. Here we go, my good friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So what we have here is we have Biden desperately seeking that attention. What's that attention from Biden, from Obama, from anybody? And he's over here. He has his hand on his shoulder. Barack. Listen to him when he starts calling for Barack's name. Still being ignored. That dude was ignored the entire time. Because they know who the true man is. They know who the true guy is in that room, who's calling the shots. It's not Biden. Biden's not calling crap. He's not calling anything. People make all the decisions for him. They tell him where he has to be, and they write out his scripts for him. Biden is the figurehead of all of this, as we've talked about for this entire time. And the reason I say that Biden was the choice that they wanted for it because he's easily disposed of. He's easily disposed of. He is the fall man. Thank you, Jarrett. He is the fall man. So yeah, he's the perfect person for them to put into that position, because when they need to get rid of him, they have all the evidence, which we know is being brought up right now. Hey, Joseph Rivera, man, thank you so much for the super chat. He says the Brandon administration has had to happen to the Brandon administration had to happen to wake up normies to realize how good we had it under Trump. Yeah, well, I'm sure a lot of people are realizing that now. Thank you so much, my friend, for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Here's a couple freedom honks for you, my friend. There we are. Yeah, thank you. No, for sure. He is the fall guy. He's going to be the fall guy for all of this. When all the crap hits the fan, Biden's going to be the fall guy. That's the whole reason why the Biden laptop, the Hunter Biden laptops, is even in the media conversation right now. Because Obama said it's time to go ahead and replace you. It's time to go ahead and put you away. It's time to go ahead and take care of this, because I have my other person we're going to put in here, and it's not going to be you. We're going to get rid of you now. Here's another angle. Let's take a look at this real quick. Let me show you guys this one. Let's see here. This is right after Biden got done speaking. He gets finished speaking here, and he wanders off, and he has no idea what's going on. No idea what's going on whatsoever. There's Nancy Pelosi. There's Pelosi. Here's James Claiborne right here. All the Democrats are flocking to the leader. The leader of the regime is right here, Barack Hussein Obama. Look at Biden, look around. Everybody left him. Everybody left him. Watch the camera pull out. Everybody left him. Nobody's talking to him. Nobody's talking to Biden. Look at him. He's by himself. He is by himself. That, my friends, is how we know who the real leader is in D.C. Nobody's with Biden. Nobody walked over with him. Nobody sat there and to talk to him while everybody else gathers around the real regime leader, right? I said it once, I'll say it again. This is absolutely elder abuse that they've done to this man. They've done this to this man. Not that he's a good man by any means whatsoever. I think he was so desperate to be president, he was willing to do anything to become president. Anything. Hey, thank you, Timothy Plonk, my friend, for the $5 super chat. Give you a couple freedom honks here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, my friend. So yeah, no, that's what they wanted. He wanted to be president so bad that he was willing to do anything. This is what they do to him. They put him to the side. We don't want to talk to you. There's no need to talk to you. He's not the one calling the shots. So why are we going to even entertain the thought of hanging out around a dementia patient? They're not. They're not going to hang around this guy. He's not going to hang around him. The real leader's there. The leader of the Democrat Party, the leader of the regime is there. That is who they want to be around. They don't want to be around Biden. They all know Biden is nothing more than a figurehead. If they want to get their marching orders, they go to Obama. They don't go to Biden. You think they go to Biden for marching orders? Please. The marching orders are given to Biden through Obama. Obama sends it through the aides, Ron Klein, and all the other freaking jokers there in the White House, and they give Biden the orders. They tell Biden what he must say and do. And many times he probably still even screws that up, right? He screws that up probably more for them, because right now things aren't looking too hot for Democrats regardless. You look at poll after poll, you look at the mood of the country, you look at the things that are facing this nation. We have an open border, we have high inflation, we have all kinds of things that are going on that are jacking up gas prices. We have the food shortages that are coming. We have all of this stuff that's coming in on the populace of this country. And people are realizing they're putting two and two together finally, but they don't understand, right? They don't see past what the television shows them. They don't see past Biden. They're not curious. Or maybe what it is. Maybe what it is, guys, is that normal people, everyday Joes and Janes out there, maybe they don't want to know the entire truth because it would shake the reality that they live in. It would shake it to the very foundation that they live in. Maybe they don't want to even bother with all of the corruptness that's around them. Maybe they just want to walk in this reality they've created among themselves, insulated themselves in, and they don't want to know what's behind the curtain. They don't want to know who the puppet master is. They don't want to know. They're not curious at all, because if they knew how deep the corruption went, it would absolutely just devastate them mentally. It's like the scene in The Matrix, right? It's like the scene in The Matrix where Neo asks Morpheus, why they can't wake up the rest of the people, because he says they're not ready. They'll reject it. They will reject it if they are given the red pill, right? They will reject, they will die, right? If they get unplugged. They will die if they get unplugged. If they sit there and they are given the actual truth and too fast or whatever, they'll die. That right there is the foundation of the normies. The normies, everyday Joes and Janes out there, right? People that go to work, want to take care of the kids. They can't wrap their mind around that there's teachers that are groomers. They can't wrap their mind around that Disney is preying on their kids and other corporations are pushing it. Oreo, Nabisco, all of these people are pushing the gay propaganda, the gay mafia. Everything they're trying to do is gay, global homo, as Stephen would say, right? As they continue to push it. It would shatter their reality if they sit there and they open their eyes to realize that all of these things are designed to be against you. All of this stuff that is putting in front of you is designed to keep you subjugated. If they were to sit there and open their eyes beyond what's on the television screen, it would sit there and blow their mind. They would reject it. They would absolutely reject it. You may have family. You may have friends that you tried to tell the truth to. Maybe you tried to share something with them, and they outright rejected it. Because if they accepted that nugget of truth, that nugget that you were giving them, that one morsel of truth that you were giving them, if you gave that to them and they ingested it, it creates a thinking process up here that starts to break the facade they've built around themselves. So in order to protect themselves, they reject your morsel of truth, your nugget of truth, your boulder of truth. They reject it because they know it would devastate them otherwise. That, my friends, is the true danger of waking up normies, because they don't want to be woken up. They don't want to be woken up. They don't. I see it all the time. I see it on my personal Facebook page. I see it all the time. I've decided to go rogue over on Facebook, right? There was a time, a couple of years, about 3-4 years ago, I had decided that I was not going to be political on Facebook. I said, you know what? I'm not going to engage in any type of talk that would get people riled up, right? I wasn't going to do it. And last year, I said, enough. I have to change that outlook. And now we're so far deep. If you follow me, well, you guys can't follow me on Facebook, but people that are in my personal life that follow me on Facebook are being delivered. I haven't lost friends yet. I thought I would have lost many already. I haven't lost one. I keep feeding them stuff. Hey, do you know about these teachers? Hey, do you know about them trying to groom your kids? Hey, have you seen these public schools trying to groom your kids? Hey, have you seen this? Hey, here's another article about this. Hey, and they're like, they're being blown away. They're like, it's happening. Hey, Elliot Testosterone, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, we don't sleep the same. We don't awaken the same. Some can sleep through artillery, yet others will wake with a whisper. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Shally, it's good to see you, my friend. Let me give you a couple freedom honks here in a second. Give you a little bit of crowd applause here. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. There we go. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. And you know, that's what we've been focusing on. That's what the efforts have been going to. But people don't want to be woken up, because then you start asking questions like Pete the Patriot said in there, right? Pete the Patriot's so far down the road, right? He's far down that road. He's down in that. He's way down in there, right? Or maybe I should say this. I saw this meme the other day. Saw this meme, and it shows people were in this hole, right? And there's a projection on the cave, on the whole wall inside the cave wall. It's like a cave wall. You got people, and they say normies on it, and then you got the pictures on there, right? And then you see who's behind the pictures. Then you see who's behind the people making the pictures. Then you see somebody else, and then you see people, the stages of people waking up, and then finally being awake above ground, seeing everything. People like Pete the Patriot and other people that you guys follow, Salty Cracker, myself, Stephen Ingramus, the Ancient Order Men, John Paul Revere. I mean, the list goes on and on. Meme to Left. Who else is out there? Mr. Obvious, and of course, Liberal Hive Mind. There's so many of us out there, right? Commentators out here that we're above. And we brought you guys with us. You guys are out there with us. We're above the ground, right? Because you start asking questions like, okay, Mark Dice. Yeah, absolutely. Mark Dice, one of the original leaders of this movement, right? One of the OGs. You sit there and think, okay, if Biden strings are being pulled by Obama, who's pulling Obama strings, right? You start thinking, okay, if he's being controlled by this guy and this guy's being controlled by this guy, who's controlling them? And then you start asking yourself, and you start looking for the evidence. You start looking for articles, and it's all wide and open. It's all out there. You don't even have to search very hard to find these connections. It's all public. They sit there and they tell you what they're going to do. Years in advance, they tell you what they're going to do, what they're planning to do. They have these conferences, the WEF, the UN, all of these places have conferences, and they tell you what they're planning. They tell you what exactly they're going to do in the future, in the few years ahead of time. How did they know Trump was going to have to deal with a pandemic in an election year? How did they know that? The TED Talks, all this stuff, they sit there, it's all wide and open. And they tell people, hey, this is what we're doing. And then when you sit there and you try to sit there and you confront some people, and they're like, well, that's a conspiracy theory. Really? That's a conspiracy theory? Because everything they want, you know where conspiracy theory grew out of? To shut down dissent from the JFK assassination. They had to sit there and make people uncredible. And they came up with the term conspiracy theorist and used it as a label to make people question what those people were saying. People were saying, it's odd that all these pieces are kind of fit together. Oh, no, you're a conspiracy theorist. And they sit there and they use it and they use it. It's not conspiracy. It's truth. It is truth. What's being pointed out. Or at least in many cases, actual critical thinking going on. Just asking questions, the curiosity of the mind. Saying, well, That doesn't quite make sense. Why doesn't it seem like it makes sense? They can't do it. So they got to label you. They have to label you conspiracy theorist. Hey, Jim Kirk, man, it's been a long time since I've seen you, my friend. Yes, sir. It says, ouch, I lost my moderator status. Yeah, I did do a little bit of cleaning house of people I hadn't seen in a long time. I went ahead and reallocated some wrenches, Jim. So sorry about that, my friend. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you, my friend. Yeah, I thought they had I thought they had maybe nuked you. So I hadn't seen you forever. I had to go in and clean up a lot of stuff. Hey, Socratic method, my friend. Thank you so much. As my butt's been swabbed. Let's go, Brandon. Yes, sir, my friend. Yeah, well, thank you so much. You get 4 freedom honks for that, my friend. One more. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, and on that note, let me go ahead and check over on our friends over on Odysee, see how we're doing over here. Yeah, our good friend still listening to American Floats. You're all overlapping, says Pitbull. Nice. Molak Revenge says, Duet. Wow, live chat finally up. What's up? Hey, No Channel. It's good to see you. IV7486. Obama does what the Jesuits handlers tell him. And Eric says it's gotta suck slithering around DC to hide the regime. Yeah, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Thank you so much. We got 29 over. We have 29 watching over on Odysee right now. Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate y'all. Yes, thank you. We got 275 all together right now watching. Nice. Good job, y'all. We got 2 over on my other channel. Nice. So, all right. So, yeah, we got to continue to keep this moving, right? We sit here, we can get ourselves lost in the weeds. We can get ourselves diving deep into all of these things, but then I wouldn't be fair to you by not sharing the rest of the stories I had planned out for you guys tonight, right? We're already a half hour in. We're still on the first story. Hey, Angry Kentucky Redneck, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Let's go ahead and keep it going, my friends. Let's keep it going because we got a lot to talk about tonight. And I don't want to just get caught up on just one thing, but here's something that somebody had talked about this right at the beginning. I saw it in the chat. I don't forgot who had said this, but they were talking about the whole Durham thing. And here what we have something here for the Durham thing. This is coming from New York Post here. All right, let me go ahead and make sure we got this. Yeah, Clinton 26 campaign lawyer and tech executive in joint venture to smear Trump, Durham alleges. There we go. We got more Durham on the stuff. Shali says, Frank, what does your shirt say? It's too small to read. Oh, yeah, I'll pull it back up for you guys. Bam, it says Susan Wojcicki hates me. It's the same shirt I sent to Salty Cracker. He wears it from time to time on his streams. If you guys ever wondered where he got that shirt, it was from me. I sent it to him. I made one for him and one for me because at one point we were alternating being in YouTube jail. I would go on suspension and he would be off suspension. He would go on suspension. I would be off of suspension. So there for like a month and a half to 2 months in the spring of last year. Salty and I were alternating suspensions on YouTube. And so I made these shirts out for us. It was like almost like prison uniforms that he and I had. And it was the Susan Wojcicki hates me t-shirt. So that's where this came from. So just to answer your question and give you a little bit of backstory upon this shirt. So this isn't available in any store either, by the way. There's only 3 that were made. One was sent to Salty. I had one, and then I gave one to my wife to have. So that's what it is. So let's go ahead and get to the story here, what we have here. Durham alleges, right? Clinton 26 campaign lawyer, tech executive, and joint venture to smear Trump is what is being alleged right here. Hillary Clinton's campaign, its lawyer and tech executive took part in a joint venture to gather and spread dirt about Donald Trump during the 2016 presidential campaign. Special counsel John Durham charges in a new filing. The bombshell claim was made in a 48-page motion filed late Monday, arguing for the administration of additional evidence ahead of the Clinton campaign lawyer Michael Sussman's pending trial for allegedly lying to the FBI. At the heart of this case is the September 18th, 2016 text message Sussman sent to then FBI General Counsel James Baker, which was reproduced in Monday's filing. Jim, it's Michael. I have something time sensitive I need to discuss, the lawyer wrote. Do you have availability for a short meeting tomorrow? I'm coming on my own, not on behalf of a client or company. Want to help out the Bureau. Thanks. In fact, prosecutors say Sussman, then a cybersecurity lawyer at the powerhouse Democratic law firm Perkins Coie, had deceived Baker and was acting on behalf of the Clinton campaign when the two met the following day. During the sit-down, Sussman allegedly gave Baker information suggesting that the servers at the Trump organization were communicating with servers at the Moscow-based Alpha Bank. The claim was amplified by the Clinton campaign to suggest that Trump was colluding with the Kremlin. According to Monday's filing, preparation for Sussman's meeting with Baker began in late July and early August when tech executive one, who has since been identified as Rodney Joffe, began telling employees at Virginia-based Newerstar, where he was a senior vice president, to mine and assemble internet data that would support an inference or narrative tying Trump to Russia. Joffe, who is not named in the filing, allegedly said the point of the effort was to please the VIPs, which Durham says refers to Sussman, his Perkins Coie colleagues, Mark Ellis, the Clinton campaign's general counsel, and campaign itself. Right. So, again, some stuff that you guys may or may already not know. Hey, Jokers and a point, man. Thank you so much for this super chat. Jokes and a point, man. Thank you so much. Give you a couple freedom honks here. Give you a little bit of crowd applause. There we go. There we go. Thank you, my good friend. Thank you for the super chat. Here's a. There we go. Thank you so much, my friend. So we have this filing from Durham, which means this is still ongoing, which means Trump will. The more and more evidence is rolling out. Again, don't want to be a hopium salesman to you guys, but we want to continue to keep looking at this with an open mind of where it may be going, because it might not, end up for us, Hillary being arrested or something like that. So we got to make sure we temper our expectations of this Durham inquiries that are currently taking place right now. So we're looking at this. We just want to continue to keep our eye on the ball. We know Durham is doing his thing in the background. I just don't want us to get, this is the big one coming up. This is the big one that's going to be rolling in. I don't want to do that. So we got to make sure we temper our expectations for that, at least going on right now. But we know what's going on over there. Thank you so much. I saw our good friend Sparky show up in the chat. Hello, Aircraft Sparky. Thanks for joining us this evening. Thank you for being here. Sparky. So Oklahoma's Salty Army is mobilized now. Yes, it is. So we got all that going on with Clinton here. I got this over here. Let's see here. Talked about that. I'll be talking about that in a video. Talked about that. Nope. Okay. So check this out. Check this out here. Hey, Adam Fluff. It's good to see you, my friend. Check this out right here. Check this this story out right here. Now, I'm not a big Sarah Palin fan. Me and Tom from America Floats discussed Sarah Palin the other day when he came on the show. We were talking a little bit about it, and we had some thoughts, and he had some thoughts about it. Now, I don't believe I shared my thoughts on the whole Sarah Palin thing tonight or that night. I didn't share my thoughts on it. And I'm just not a big Sarah Palin fan. I think she's all right. I think she's okay. Is she a hardline America first, going to make sure things are getting done and going to be able to and advance, the agenda? I don't know. I don't know how rattled she still might be from the years of ridicule that she got. And remember, I did bring this up on Saturday's show that McCain actively worked against Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin, if you guys anybody remember back in 2008, many of you guys probably do. Sarah Palin was actually a pretty big breath of fresh air for McCain's campaign, right? McCain's campaign was never meant to win, right? It was controlled opposition. It was controlled opposition. McCain's campaign was. He was never meant to win. Never meant to win. And so when he brought Sarah Palin on, it really kind of did energize the base. The base got energized. They liked what she was selling. They liked her demeanor. They liked the way she talked. And in some ways, a lot of people liked the way that she looked as well. So, that didn't hurt her much at all. So when McCain saw that she was becoming more popular than he was, right? And that she could possibly maybe energize the base even more. Well, he had to go ahead and make sure that he sabotaged her. It was all part of it. He worked along with the deep state we know McCain was deep state. We know he's swamp, et cetera, et cetera. So he had to torpedo her. He and her, both of them, they weren't even at the same place when the election was held, right? They weren't even in the same place. Kind of weird, but it was like that. He actively worked to torpedo it. He worked with the mainstream media. The mainstream media went after her consistently. He never sat there and defended her. Really, really defended her. He allowed her to just continue to be, for her to continue to be ravaged, right? And remember, she's never said that she could see Russia from her backyard. That was something that Saturday Night Live said. That was Tina Fey, who had impersonated her on Saturday Night Live, and they used that line and then ran with it everywhere. It was all over the place. And most normie Americans out there, if you ask, did Sarah Palin say this? And they'd be like, oh yeah, Sarah Palin said that. And we know it wasn't true. That, obviously fake news, et cetera, et cetera. So they needed to sink her. That's what they did. They damaged her along the way. A lot of stuff came out afterwards, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know how stoked I am on Sarah Palin, per se. I hope that maybe she has learned from the days of trusting people like John McCain and other people like that. Hopefully she is trusted. She has wised up to that. And hopefully she will do a good job. I'll pull for her. I mean, but they're already, the way they're going to treat her already. Adam, yeah, she wasn't in the Lizard Club. Yeah, she wasn't in the Lizard Club. Maybe she never wanted to be the Lizard Club. This right here, stories like this makes me actually think maybe she is still somebody that's going to push it in America first, right? Maybe so. If they got the View already coming out and trying to smear her already in Alaska. She's just running for Congress in Alaska. It's not even like a huge, she's not running for the Senate or anything like that. She's running for a congressional seat. Maybe stuff like this is what I find very interesting. That maybe the media is still scared of Sarah Palin. Let's take a look at this article. It says The View caught spreading lies about Republican Sarah Palin. Why do you get to say whatever you want with no accountability, it says here. On April 1st, Republican Sarah Palin announced that she would be placing a bid for a congressional seat in Alaska. While Palin ran for vice president alongside John McCain in 2008, she has been rather silent for some time. But after Republican Representative Don Young died in March after holding his congressional seat for 49 years, Palin was once again set her aim on D.C. At the same time, former President Donald Trump has also endorsed Palin, labeling her as a wonderful patriot and a true America First fighter. Despite getting endorsements, the host of The View decided to mock the Republican for spreading misinformation. On Monday, the host of The View gathered around her table to discuss all the problems in America and how it was all due to the GOP and Trump. Adding her voice to the conversation, Whoopi Goldberg couldn't help but mock Palin. Look out, world. Sarah Palin just announced she's returning to politics. The former governor of Alaska plans to run for the congressional seat left vacant by the death of longtime Alaska Congressman Don Young. Damn it, Don. And she's even picked up an official endorsement. Guess who? Yeah, from the one who will not be named on this show. Co-host Sarah Haynes at it, she was ahead of her time. When we look back, she was like a soundbite machine, and she said some interesting things. Another host laughed, "I can see Russia from my house." Remember, that was a lie. We just talked about that. The quick line was a jab at Palin, who they claimed said that she could see Russia from the house. The truth, though, is Palin never said that. It actually came from a SNL skit back in 2008. At the time, Palin discussed Russia with Charles Gibson of ABC News. She said, "There are next door neighbors, and you can actually see Russia from the land here in Alaska, from an island in Alaska." Although it was SNL, the host of The View continued to joke about the mishap, and it wasn't even Palin who said it, right? So, again, these people are scared of her. So if they're scared of her, okay, yeah, I'm willing to give her a chance, right? I'm willing to give her a benefit of doubt now. If The View is attacking you and they're spreading lies about you that are easily debunked, right? But again, most of these lies are easily debunked, just like the Fine People hoax, the drinking bleach hoax, and all of that stuff that the mainstream media ran with against Trump. And now you ask people in the populace, if did Trump say to drink bleach to get rid of COVID, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, Trump said that," knowing that's an absolute lie, right? The same thing with that. So yeah, go for it, Palin. Go for it. Win, Palin. Win. Yeah, I'll support Palin. Why not? Why not? If The View is attacking you, you're doing something right in my book. Doing something right in my book. So what else we got here going on? Let's take a look here. Bam. Bam. So got that. You know what? Let's take a look at something over here on Twitter. David French, leading conservative thought leader, right? Said this today. I talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the show. Hey, Cammie, thank you so much. Talked a little bit of this about the beginning of the show. Talking about how the right is now trying to get you to stop saying groomer because it's hurting people's feelings. That's right. These people don't know how to win crap. People like David French and these people, they don't know how to win. They don't know the type of battles we are in any longer. They think the old-time Republican, oh, if I just take the high road, it'll be okay. We just want to work bipartisan with these Democrats. The Democrats hate you. They hate you. These people that are in leadership in the Democrat Party, these communists and these cultural revolutions that are taking place in companies across the country, absolutely hate you and your family. They hate you if you're white. They hate you if you have a traditional family. They hate you if you have religion. They hate you if you check off all three of those boxes. They hate you. They don't want to work with you. They don't want to bipartisan with you. They want to destroy you. And you got people like limp-wristed David French over here saying, "Oh, don't call them groomers. They're not all groomers." I hate that. I hate that. And I've made this point numerous times, and before I get to this tweet here, I've made this point numerous times on this channel. We need to fire every single teacher. I don't care if there are good teachers. If good teachers are there, they've been silent. So in my book, they're also bad teachers. I have no problem saying that. I will say that all the way to my grave. We need to fire them all. They are groomers. And the good teachers that refuse to speak up because they're afraid to lose their job because they speak up against the woke mob, well, you're just as bad as they are because you have allowed it to happen in your presence. They are groomers. And we'll continue to call them groomers and pedos. We'll call them all of it. Because if you want to sit there and talk to little kids about sex, you want to sit there and talk to them about sexuality, you want to sit there and talk to them about what you and your partner do, how about just focus on things like math, reading? How about we just focus on those couple things? How about we just get those basics done? How about we go ahead and just make sure our kids understand how to do those things at 5 years old, at 6 years old, at 7 years old, 8 years old? Instead, we have weak Republicans like David French the governor of Utah, which we're going to get to in a moment because I'm about to go off on that guy here in just a minute, that are sitting here placating to this. Even people that lead CPAC are allowing it to give them this, right? They're groomers. I'm not afraid to say it to them. I've been pretty open with it. I have a lot of teacher friends. I do. Believe it or not, I used to want to be a teacher. Went to college to become a teacher. And then I say, nah, don't want to do it anymore. So I stopped going. My position still stands. So let's take a look at what he says here. Let's take a look at what he says here. He says, the slinging of the word groomer or insinuations of sympathy for pedophilia by the same people who spent years standing for the man who appeared in Playboy video Centerfold Playmat 2000 Bernola twins, and that might be the latest worst thing he did. It's just too much. I mean, these guys relentlessly attacked folks who held Trump to the same standard they held Bill Clinton. The American Family Association even launched a petition against me because I said we would hold Trump to the same standards we held Clinton. So he doesn't want you using the word groomer or insinuating that they're pedos. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want you talking about them. Maybe because it hits a little close to home, David. David French, does it hit a little close to home for you? A little close to home? Huh? What's on your computer, David French? Why are you sticking up for the groomers and the pedos? Why are you sticking up for the enablers, right? Why are you sticking up for all of these people? I'm going to call them that. I'm going to continue to call them that. They don't like it? Well, maybe they should stop talking to kids about sex. How about that? I'll stop calling you a groomer when you stop talking to kids about sex. How's that? Deal? Deal? You stop talking to kids about sexuality, and I'll stop calling you a groomer. And we can go ahead and we can agree on that. How about that? No? No, you don't want to agree on that? Okay, groomer. Okay, pedo. Yeah. Those are the labels you are going to be labeled with from here on out. Yeah. Does it hurt? Yeah. Does it make you feel bad? Yes. Yes, I hope it does. I really hope it does. I hope it makes you cry. Right? So take a look at this. This is the governor of Utah. Governor of Utah. I don't know about you guys in Utah. You guys are a bit strange over in Utah. You guys elected Mitt Romney. You guys elected this guy. You know what? Looking at this guy now, he does look like a kid sniffer. He looks like a kid sniffer. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. This is the governor of Utah. He looks like a kid sniffer. Look at that dude. I want to feel safe leaving my kids around that guy. I want to feel safe leaving my kids around that guy. That dude looks like a groomer. Maybe that's why he's against signing bills that limit what girls and boys competing together. Boys competing against the girls and stuff. Maybe that's why. Tara Eggers, hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, yes, I agree. For the crimes against humanity, yes, I do agree with that. I'll give you a freedom honk for that. Thank you so much. There we go. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, no, for sure. Hey, Dirk Jensen. Dirk Jensen, my friend. How are you doing? It's been a long time no see. I saw you in a couple of videos ago. I think you commented on one of the videos. How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. So let's go ahead and take a listen to what he had to say here. This is this dude from Utah. Again, you guys have given us Mitt Romney. Thank you so much for that. I couldn't thank you, Utah people, enough for Mitt Romney. Thank you so much for that guy. Man, really love that guy. And then you give us this guy, this gem, man. You give us this guy. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this guy. Let's take a listen.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Hold on. I didn't really listen to this video before this. I just read the text on it. I read the thing without my audio. On the first time I read this video, I have no idea that this is what this guy sounded like. Listen to this guy again. I'm sorry. I may not be able to get through this without laughing. Hold on a second. Listen to him.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Okay.
Dude, that's creepy. I don't care who you are. That is creepy. What the heck was that? What the heck was I listening to just now? I don't know if I can get through the whole thing now. Dude, what was that? Okay. I need to make sure I try to be professional, right? He sounds gay for sure, James. All right. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and hide your kids. Yeah, for sure. Oh, hey. Okay, hey. All right. Let's see if I can get through this.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am Governor Spencer Cox, and I have the pleasure today of hosting the first One Utah Student Town Hall. And my preferred pronouns are he, him, and his. So thank you for sharing yours with me. And my preferred pronouns are he, him, and his.
My preferred pronouns are he, him, and his.
And my preferred pronouns are he, him, and his. So thank you for sharing yours with me.
I believe in helping young leaders learn and grow by listening to them and providing platforms to share their voices. Leading with equity and inclusion starts at a young age, and the students that are joining us today have shown great leadership through their academic achievements and civil and civic participation in our state.
What the hell is wrong with you people in Utah? I'm sorry. What the hell is wrong with you all? I know you base individual Utahs out there didn't vote for that guy. Who the hell voted for that guy? Really? That's who you guys voted in? I don't know. Who was he running against? Oh my gosh. Hey, America Floats, thanks for coming in, man. Dude, yeah, Sleeper says sounds like a teacher from Beavis and Butthead, for sure. Oh my gosh. I don't know what the hell's wrong with those people out there in Utah. You guys need help. You guys need help out there if you guys are putting these people in there. I know there's a lot of based Utah people. Dude, you guys gotta get more based out there. You can't be sending people like Spencer Cox to Congress or to becoming dude is creepy. That guy almost looks like, who does he look like? He looks like somebody I've seen before. I don't know where to put my finger on it, but that dude looks like another creepy guy. Who does he look like? Kind of looks like Klaus Schwab's a little bit. Maybe let's see here. Klaus. Let's see here. Images. Let's see. Maybe a younger version of Klaus Schwab. Let's take a look at this guy. Here, let me pull this one up. Let me pull this up real quick, and you guys decide. Take a look. Dude, this is almost a dead ringer for the guy. Just a little wrinklier. He's a little wrinklier than the other dude. But yeah, for sure, man. That dude, he might be a swabby kid. American Floats, he does. Yes. A Gavenor of Utah sounds like a groomer, a Disney hack, a Disney Plus. This guy looks like a kid playing with an adult on SNL. Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Here, let me give you a couple of freedom honks. Give you a couple freedom honks. Here you go. Thank you so much. The vote must be fortified, says Dirk. It might be. I don't know. I don't know who's voting over there in Utah, but you guys gave us that jewel of the dude here. That guy is creepy. Yeah, that dude right there. That dude. I still can't get over that opening. I still can't get over it. Sorry, going to do it again. Still can't get over this.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. $1 billion says. That's pretty bad. That dude's pretty bad. Definitely has a butt plug inserted. Oh my gosh. Yes. He needs a pink sweater. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if what's going over on Utah over there with you guys, but for sure, gave us that. Check this out story. Just this little thing here. I haven't got a chance to check this out. California. This is Baby Chewbacca state. What is going on with your state, Baby Chewbacca? Why, Baby Chewbacca? If you identify as a female Chewbacca, you will qualify for some extra government funds. Did you know that? If you say you're a Miss Wookiee, you might get some extra funds, my friend. Take a look at this. It says transgender residents in one California city are eligible to receive a universal basic income of up to $900 per month for solely for identifying as transgender or non-binary. No strings attached. So I need to know what California town is doing this. I need to know now. I need to know. Let's take a look, Baby Chewbacca. Let's take a look. Maybe it's your town, baby. Maybe it's your town that it's happening in. Let's see. Palm Springs, California. A California city is planning to give universal basic income to transgender or non-binary residents, regardless of their earnings levels. Regardless, you could be making like $10 billion. You could be buying Twitter today, and they would give you a check for $900 saying, yep, you need this for UBI because you're transgender or non-binary. The transgender residents in Palm Springs, California are eligible to receive a UBI up to $900 per month solely for identifying as transgender and non-binary, no strings attached. I have a feeling 100% of the town of Palm Springs will now be considered transgender or non-binary. See, they got to get these numbers up. They have to get these numbers up of non-binary transgender people because they're such a small minority, right? It's such a small, minute minority of them, which their voices are magnified on social media, that they want to sit there and have the justification of introducing more LGBT, transgenderism, non-binary people on television, on cartoons and stuff like that. So they need to get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers, right? They got to pump those numbers up. So what better way to do it than go ahead and say, hey, yeah, no matter how much you make, all you have to do is identify as transgender or non-binary. We're going to send you a $900 check monthly. So all of a sudden, Palm Springs is now going to be predominantly a non-binary transgender county. What the hell? What the hell am we doing? Man. Yeah, I know going to California for me is on my bucket list. I want to go to California because I want to it's on my bucket list to go to California and dip my foot in the Pacific Ocean. It's on my bucket list. It's on the things I want to do. And when I see stories like this, I'm just like, do I really want to go to California? I don't know. I hear In-N-Out's a good restaurant. I want to see the redwood forests. I want to go to the sandy beaches. I want to go to all of that. But I keep thinking, I'm not sure if the trip is going to be worth it or not. Drake Musical X says, I was born there. It's not worth it. Get your feet wet in California. Yeah, I might get my feet wet and piss walking down the streets. I don't know how many of you guys have been to I don't know how many of you guys have been to DC before, or any major city, I guess, for that matter. But DC, it was the first place I've ever smelt it this bad. Human urine. It was pungent. So pungent. I was walking, I forgot what street it was, but it was on the street, Trump Hotel. So you had to walk down this, it was by Freedom Plaza. And you walk down by Freedom Plaza, and there's this whole stretch, like a whole block, just smells like straight up. Well, it is urine. It's so bad. It's like a urinal. Ever gone to like a state fair or county fair, and you gone in like the middle of the day after there's been thousands of people there going to the bathroom, and it smells of urine? Yeah, just think that like 10 times worse. That's what it smells like. And AJ says, I live in DC and it's a mess right now. I believe it. Thank you. B says, gonna need snake Philskin, Frank, for that trip to California. Thank you so much for the super chat. For sure. Thank you so much. Let me give you some crowd applause here. Give you a semi-horn blown here. There we go. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Identify as a flamethrower. So yeah, I don't know if I want to go to California any longer. If it's going this way, I don't know. Palm Springs, California, going to be 100% non-binary, transgender before you know it. It's going to be quite interesting to see that. Aaron Lee says over on Odysee says, Cali is horrible. I have a brother that still lives there. Maine says, no, you don't want to go. California is asshole. Oh, yes. Yes, I appreciate you guys. We got 31 watching over on Odysee right now. Thank you guys over on Odysee. Yeah, it's like Calcutta or Mumbai in India. Wow, yeah. Never been to India, but I can only imagine. If it smells anything like DC. So, yeah, wow, yeah, for sure. Cali, the armpit of the United States. Transformers X and Y in disguise. What do aircraft say? Hello, give Miss Jules yes. It says, aircraft says, let's be frank, I'll dip my feet in the Pacific for you in May. Hey, man, thank you. You need to go ahead and film that for me, too. So maybe I can get the whole experience virtually. Oh, goodness. Okay, what else we got here? So here is the new list for, they just updated COVID, y'all. They just updated COVID. They came out with the new symptoms that may you may be able to identify whether or not you've caught the coof. So let me go ahead and share this with you guys because I think it's important that I go ahead and keep you up to date on all the new goings here. Bam! Here's the new stuff here. This is from the UK. It says COVID 9 new symptoms. 9 new symptoms, y'all. 9 new symptoms in. If you have COVID, shortness of breath, feeling tired or exhausted, aching body, headache, sore throat, blocked or runny nose, loss of appetite, diarrhea, and feeling sick or being sick. Oh my gosh, I think I might have COVID. I might have COVID, y'all. Based off these symptoms, these 9 new symptoms, I might have COVID. I don't know. I might just have it. I need to go. I may need to go get tested, y'all. May need to go get tested. The new stuff that just came out, and I suffer from like the majority of it. I don't know. 9 out of those things, I probably scored like a 7 out of 9. I might have COVID. Walking around, spreading COVID everywhere. Oh my gosh, yes. Breathing and walking, new symptoms. He left out jock itch. Oh my gosh, yeah, for sure. You got these new symptoms. Got these new symptoms. Feeling like COVID. Sounds like a cold. Yeah. They left out heart explode. Shelly says, "Oh crap! I've had COVID since 2003." Hey, baby Chewbacca. Hey, thank you so much, my friend, for the super chat. He says, "Thanks for reminding me I live in the state of California." You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm sure I didn't need to remind you. You can just look out the window, right? I give you a couple of the freedom honks, my friend, and here's some clapping. There you go. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my friend. Reminding. I keep telling you, baby, I'm going to head out to California. We're going to go have a In-N-Out burger together. I keep telling you that. I'm going to head out to California. I'm going to go have myself a In-N-Out burger with baby Chewbacca. Keep telling you. Eventually, when I make my way out that west, when I point my saddle out west, y'all, we're going to go out there. Yeah. Yeah, crazy stuff over here on Twitter. Here, I got some more stuff for y'all. Give me a second. Let me grab it. So, yeah, Christine Pushaw, the press secretary for Ron DeSantis. Take a look at this. She's pretty based. If you guys don't follow her over on, if you guys are on Twitter, if you guys don't follow her, you guys need to, because she's pretty based. Anyway. The new DNC talking points went out yesterday. Take a look at this. This is what they're running out now because they're scared because parents are waking up to the fact that teachers are grooming kids. Yes. So now they got to go out there and they got to do damage control for their teachers union, right? They got to do what they can to make sure the teachers union isn't being defamed by accusations of being a groomer. We have a birthday. We got a birthday. Where's the birthday at? Whose birthday is it? Grandma Gardening? Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday. Let me take this off the screen for a second. Happy birthday, Grandma Gardening Grandma. Hey. You know what? I haven't done one of these. We're going to sing you happy birthday. We're going to sing you happy birthday. How's that? Or I'll sing you happy birthday. Everyone else can sing at their screens, too. Maybe you guys follow along with me. I can't carry a tune, but I will go ahead and sing ya happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear gardening grandma. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have many more. Yay, I can't carry a tune, but I'll sing it for you. Happy birthday, my friend. Thank you for joining me tonight on your birthday. That's awesome. Happy birthday. I'm glad that you're here tonight. Hey, Brian Bradford says, thanks for the reminder that Utah needs political surgery despite winning elsewhere. Governor is too important. Yes, absolutely. Brian, thank you so much for your super chat. Give you a little bit of some proud applause here, and then we'll give you a couple freedom honks, my friend. There you go. Thank you so much, my friend. Yes, happy birthday. Can't carry a tune, but I will sing happy birthday to you. Yes. Yeah, I was previous. Yeah, I figured you were Salty Pure Blood Grandma. Gardening Grandma is a little easier to work into the happy birthday song than Salty Pure Blood Grandma. Happy birthday. Tom Duke says, be careful. Happy birthday songs. Copyright it. Don't worry. I'll be all right. So, all right, let's go ahead and get back here real quick as we get going. Gardening Grandma says, thank you. That was lovely. Awesome. So the Washington Post out there running covers for the teachers unions and Disney and everybody else out there that's pushing sexual conversations on your kids. Here it is. The new Red Scare. The right leans into pedophilia accusations. I don't know. There's so much accusations if they're actually pushing it. This is from Vice News. Conservatives are smearing don't say gay opponents as pedophile groomers. That's right. Social conservatives activists have resurrected an old strategy of invoking pedophilia to tar their pro-LGBTQ plus opponents. All right. Washington Post, teachers who mention sexuality are grooming kids, conservative states. I agree. I don't care what sexuality you're telling kids. I don't want sex discussed in school at all. Not at all. Yeah, got it. Did somebody get it? There we go. Got him. Gone. Troll gone. Good job. Tara Ager says, Frank, we have 36 turkey eggs under hens right now. A poultry explosion incoming. For sure. Yes. Yeah, for sure. They are. That's what they are. And we're going to continue to call them that. Here's a few more articles. Let's see here. Oh. Why are Republicans so concerned about grooming? Because it's pretty. Here's another one. Why Republicans smear everyone as pedos now. Conspiracy theories work on different levels, says the Intelliger. Against the grooming groomer smear, it's not pro-pedophilia to black Ketanji Brown Jackson, and it's not grooming to oppose Florida's new educational law, David French. Dude, all these people are all about talking to kids about sex. It's disgusting. It really is. I don't want any kids to be talked to about sex, no matter if it's heterosexual or homosexual. They don't need to be talking about any of that stuff in school at all. I'm very firm about that. Parents should take the lead in all of that. That's not the school's responsibility, nor should it be. The responsibility lies on the parents of the child, the guardians of the child, not teachers and administrators at a school telling people about them. That's not what that's for. Should be a distinct thing. You can't talk to kids about God, Jesus. You can't talk to them about that, but you sure the heck can talk to them about all kinds of sexual perversions. That's okay. That's granted. It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be talking to kids. They don't need to know about that. Parents, get involved. That's been my rally cry now for the last week and a half over on Facebook. Parents, get involved with your schools. Become the helicopter parent if you must. Know what's being taught to your kids. Know what the curriculum is. Know what they're telling your kids. Be there all the time. Request to sit in the classroom. Be those parents. Because they don't want you involved. They don't want you to know what's going on in their school. They don't want you to know what they're talking to your kids about school. They tell your kids not to tell you what they're talking about in school. Those are major red flags, my friends. Those are what groomers do. That's what pedos do. That's what molesters do. They tell you not to tell your parents. Hey, uniquely us. My wife's on. Hey, babe. She's at work. She has to work nights this week. And she's eating the Panda Express we got for her when I drove her to work tonight. It's good to see you, babe. But surely that is what they're scared about. They're scared about us getting parents involved. They're scared about us shining that light on what they're doing in public schools. And I've talked about it before. In the area I live in, we have a small community. We know the teachers. We know the school. We know the principal. We know the superintendent. We know all of these people. Our school is an actual admiralty in the state of Florida, right? There's the place where I used to live. Sherry says, you too. I have to come on YouTube to see my hubby. The place where I used to live, down in the Tampa district, Hillsborough County. Hillsborough County has one of the largest school districts in the country. And And I guarantee you that kind of stuff that I just talked about, it's happening in those types of schools. It's happening in those places. And more, I saw this with my kids growing up, especially down south, more and more, and Sharon will remember this too. It became harder and harder to be able to be involved with the school with your child, right? To the point where you were only allowed to walk your child to class on the first day of school. Yeah, Kenny Powers, Hillsborough County, right there, right here. Absolutely, Kenny. You know what I'm talking about. Became less and less accessible, less and less being able to be involved with your thing. They made you jump through all kinds of hoops, which is nice to jump through some hoops, right? But if you're the parent, right, of your child, you want to be involved. And they make it tougher. They've made it tougher. So we continue to see this play out in counties across the country, counties across this state, and people are mad. The people that are upset by this law are the ones that have been consistently trying to feed this stuff to your kids. They're the ones that are upset. Normal parents, they're not upset with this law. They see through what they try to put out there. They've done that. They understand that. The teachers, the administrators, and all these people that sit there and they want to push this ideology on your kids to make them confused. They want to make it like Palm Springs, California, right? Everybody identifies as trans and non-binary, like in Palm Springs, California, where they'll get $900 a month for just identifying as one of those things. They want to sit there and try to get you to not want to play a part of your kid's education. Thank you, Flying Eagle. Thank you, my friend. And that's what they want to do. They want to continue to make sure that you're not involved. Put those barriers up. They've done it. They've done it for years now. Like, again, I've told you, I've saw it play out with my kids growing up. I'm so glad that we moved to where we are now, where we have access to our kids. They don't want you knowing about the anti-white curriculums they're pushing in your schools, making you kids hate their skin color. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know they're pushing all this social stuff. A whole election was made about this in Virginia. You guys remember Glenn Youngkin taking back the schools, and this was more than it was more focused on the critical race theory that was being pushed on kids in schools versus there was some aspects to the grooming, but not as much as you start peeling back these layers, man. You start peeling back these layers and you're finding out more and more. You're finding out so much more. Every time you pull back a layer, you pull back critical race theory. Oh, what's behind that? Oh, look, it's grooming. What's behind grooming? Oh, it's pedophilia. Oh, what's behind that? And it just keeps on going. Keeps on going. I shared something the other day over on Facebook, and it said, I think I got rid of the article. I had it up in my tabs. I got rid of the article. A lot of people out there that will knee-jerk react to you going after schools and teachers and these institutions for harming children. They'll say, oh, well, what about the church, right? They'll say that, right? That's their knee-jerk reaction. There's been more cases of kids being sexually assaulted in schools and public schools than there has been in churches. And those people that have done that deserve to be punished. I'm not sticking up for those people. But it's a fallacy, right? They want to use a fallacy. They don't want to deflect a whataboutism. Because you're attacking their institution, their church, if you will, right? See, it was all right to bash religion. It was all right to bash, Catholics over the priests and things like that we're taking on. Yeah, those people should be held to the law. They should be held accountable. Absolutely. And they sat there and they attacked the entire Christianity religion, right? The entire basis of Christianity they attacked furiously, they went after him, while at the same time ignoring the problems that were happening in public schools across the country. They ignored him because that's a direct hit on their religion. Their religion. Their religion is government. Their religion is these institutions. That's their religion. And you attacking their religion, their religious houses, if you will, has got them up in a panic. Has got their panties all twisted up. Because now parents are saying, yeah, we need to be more involved. Remember, 2020, for a lot of parents, was an awakening in some sort of respect. Because for the first time in probably years, parents were seeing what teachers were teaching their children through Zoom. They were seeing it firsthand. And they were like, oh, really? And then there were stories that teachers didn't want to do Zoom meetings anymore because parents were in the room. Parents were listening or watching, and they didn't like that. So anyway, where are we at? Almost an hour and a half. We got to wrap up. We got to wrap up here shortly. Let me check this one last story. I think I have one more story here. One more story. Maybe. Oh, check this out. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to talk about. We'll end with this because this is quite interesting. Let me go ahead and put it up on the screen for you guys. So the FBI seizes another Russian oligarch's yacht, right? Justin, FBI seizes $90 million yacht owned by Putin ally Victor Yangsberg. I think they, where did they pick this guy up at from? Where they, FBI, let's see. In Spain. So they picked this up, they picked up this yacht in Spain. This is a very dangerous precedent that's being set by the United States, by NATO, by the rest of the world, by going after Russia the way they have, right? By seizing this, using our military FBI, our FBI are setting them off to go to other countries and seize these assets. Because we don't agree what's happening within Ukraine and Russia. We're seizing everything that Russia owns around the world, right? It sets a very dangerous precedent because what happens after this conflict is finally resolved? What happens when the United States decides to do something that say, I don't know, we enter into some type of skirmish and Russia backs the other side for whatever reason. And Russia said the United States unlawfully invaded so-and-so country. So we're going to use our KGB and we're going to go ahead and start seizing American oligarchs' yachts, wherever they might be in the world. How would you think the world would react to that? It's setting a very dangerous precedent that is going to escalate when this skirmish is over. We're doing things that are provoking. Instead of looking for solutions of peace, working together, right? And always people, we want peace, right? They always say that until it's time to actually make peace, and then they don't want peace because peace doesn't benefit them. Peace doesn't profit them. So they got to make sure they sit there and they continue to poke somebody that's going to make a picture fell down back there. I had a picture back there. Back in that corner right here. Right above beyond the feed right. I had a picture right there and it just fell down. I had a feeling it might do that. Anyway. So it just, and you know what? I don't have a dog in the race. I care less about Russia. I care less about Ukraine. I'm more focused on our country here in the United States, right? We're focused on this country. But we have people that are wanting to continue to move us in this direction of more hostilities. And I just don't get it. It's moving us into a dangerous area. That's all I'm saying. We should really be careful what kind of precedent this is setting, because it's going to be played back against us. And we know it's going to, especially if we continue to have Biden at the helm of this regime. It's going to continue to invite things like this that's going to happen. What's going to make North Korea say, oh, yeah, we'll start seizing American things? Or say China. China's going to say, hey, yeah, you acted out of accordance to what we thought was legal, so therefore we're going to seize all your assets. It's going to be played back. We're not going to like it when it happens. Just saying. And who does it impact the most? It's going to impact Americans, everyday Americans, just like it's doing now, because we have a regime that's hell-bent on making it hard for you and me to, that way we will accept their terms of buying an electric car and giving up fossil fuel, giving up meats, giving up owning anything. That's what they want. So hold on tight. So anyway, we're at 11:30 Eastern time right now, and I have to be up early tomorrow because I have to go pick up Sharon in the morning. So gotta be up a little bit earlier than normal. So for our prayer meeting, we have at 9, so I gotta be up at like 6. I gotta be up at 6 tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm about to turn into a pumpkin. So anyway, Remy Max says, let's be frank, we're at 431 likes at the moment. Thank you, Patriots. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for all of the super chats, by the way, as well. Thank you for the support. Let me go read off a couple of the let me read off the super chats from everyone that donated today. Says we got Brian Bradford. Thank you so much. Baby Chewbacca, Viv B, America Floats, Tara Eggers, Jokes on and a Point, Socratic Method, Alien Testosterone, Timothy Plonk, Joseph Rivera, Herculine. Thank you guys so much for the wonderful support you guys have shown me tonight. That's amazing. Thank you for Charlie says try 4 a.m. for sure. Yeah. 4 a.m. code's coming a little early too. I do appreciate all of you guys. So much support. Thank you so much. James says, okay, Frank, good show. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. Our next live stream will be Thursday night, 10 p.m. We will not be having a Freedom Stream on Saturday because I will be heading to Coral Springs, Florida, to go watch Bryson Gray in concert. So I am excited about that. Me and Frank David, my son, we're going to travel down to Coral Springs and go take in a show that Bryson Gray will be attending, or will be singing at, or rapping at, I should say. So I'm very excited about that. That's next Saturday. So we won't have a Freedom Stream this coming Saturday because I will actually be out of town for that. So be very excited. Hey, Ian, man, thank you so much. It says, hi, buddy. I'd rather have Putin for president. Well, at least he's conscious, right? Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. I give you a... There we go. And here's some crowd applause, my friend. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Yeah, so anyway, so that's no show on Saturday night. We will have a show, though, Thursday night at 10 p.m. So again, and then tomorrow, of course, we have prayer meeting. Join us tomorrow morning for the prayer stream at 9 a.m. Eastern time on Uniquely Us. And let's be frank. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. We will be going back into the book of James. Don't forget, top of the chat, there's 149 of you guys right now. Go over and subscribe to that channel that I put at the very top of the chat. I'm trying to get that channel to 1,000 subs. So I'm working on it. I'm going to actually put new content over there, working on a type of a format that I want to do over there. Is going to be I have a couple ideas. I'll share those ideas with you guys as we get closer to the end of the week. But I am definitely going to be working a little bit more studious over on that channel as well. Try to get that thing up and going. So go over there and hit that subscribe button. Tom Duke says, I used to work at the Coral Springs Mall. Nice, my friends. Hey, Brian Knapp, it's good to see you, my friend. Greg, how are you? I did see you come in earlier, so I forgot to say hello, though. But hello. So yeah, for sure. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button on the very top. Go over there, subscribe to that third channel, as we will utilize that channel for everything else. David Chewbacca said subbed first. Nice. Good job, Baby Chewbacca. Good job. All right. Yep. Ancient Order Men usually has a stream on Saturday. So, yeah, you guys could be entertained by the Ancient Order Men. I might stream from Uniquely Us on Saturday, though, as oh, you know what? I will. We're going to do that. We're going to stream the road trip. It's a 5-hour road trip down to Coral Springs. So, I think we might go ahead and live stream that on Uniquely Us going down to Coral Springs. So, check that, guys, out. We got another troll in here. Block user. There we go. Yeah, so I'll probably do that there for Saturday. So I'll do that over on Uniquely Us. It'll be like a 5-hour stream. So that will be fun to do. So anyway, I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. Brian Bradford says, love to see you on Rumble if you are willing. Yeah, I know. I put one video over there and I keep forgetting. If there's a way for me to be able to mirror uploading, if I could mirror upload from here to over there, that would be great, because obviously then I have to do an extra step to try to transport and everything like that. So all kinds of stuff. Hey, Hidden Hammock says, went to high school in Coral Springs. Nice. Hey, Frick Poo said, just got home, I'm late. Well, you can catch it over on Frick Poo. You can catch the whole stream because this one's going to get deleted here on this channel. You can catch it over on the channel that's pinned at the top of the chat. You can go back and rewatch the whole thing if you want. So check it out. So anyhow, I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys a little bit later. God bless. Have a great night, everybody.